everyone, I'm the Trigo1 and welcome actually to the final episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Last time, I believe, went about catching an Amorous, and we caught a Darkrai and a Shaman. And I said I was going to go and get the decks done. And, if I can just do this correctly, I have indeed gotten all of them done. I'm just going to quickly kind of just show off the Hisuian Pokemon real quick. In terms of dex entries, because those are the only ones I really find to be worth of note. An enigmatic Pokemon that happens to bear a resemblance to a Pokeball. When excited, it discharges the electric current it has stored in its belly, then lets out a great uproarious laugh. The tissue on the surface of its body is curiously similar in composition to an apricorn. When irritated, this Pokemon lets loose an electric current equal to 20 lightning bolts. Its sturdy curved claws are ideal for traversing precipitous cliffs. I think that's how you say that. From the tips of these claws, strip of venom that infiltrates the nerves of any prey caught in Sneasel's grasp. Because of Sneasler's virulent poison and daunting physical prowess, no other species can hope to best it on a frozen highlands. Preferred solitude, this species does not form packs. The armor of ice covering its lower jaw puts steel to shame and can shatter rocks with ease. This Pokemon barrels along steep mountain paths, even through the deep snow. Except when you get hit by so much for putting steel to shame when you're 4 times weak to it. Once departed soul, returned to life in Hisui, derives power from resentment, which rises as energy atop its head takes on the forms of foes. In this way, Zora vents lingering malice. With its disheveled white fur, it looks like an embodiment of death. Heedless of its own safety, Zoroark attacks its nemesis with a bitter energy so intense it lacerates Zoroark's own body. Screaming a blood-curdling battle cry, this huge and ferocious bird Pokemon goes out on the hunt. It blasts lakes with shockwaves, then scoops up any prey that floats to the water's surface. When it flies to this land from across the sea, the bitter winter comes to an end. According to legend, this Pokemon love gives rise to the budding of fresh life across Hisui. The air stored inside the ranches of deciduized feathers insulate the Pokemon against Hisui's extreme cold. This is firm proof that evolution can be influenced by environment. Said to purify lost forsaken souls with its flames and guide them to the afterlife, I believe its form has been influenced by the energy of the sacred mountain towering at Hisui Center. Fire ghost type, by the way, with its signature move called Infernal Parade. This essentially is Hex, but it has a chance to burn, so it can deal double damage if it gets that burn. Heart of Heart and Deft of Blade. This rare form of Samurai is a product of the Pokemon's evolution in the region of Hisui. Its turbulent blows crash into foes like ceaseless pounding waves. The black orbs shine with an uncanny light when the Pokemon is erecting invisible barriers. The fur shed from its beard retain heat well and is highly useful material for winter clothing. A violent creature that fells towering trees with its crude axes and shields itself with hard stone. If one should chance upon this Pokemon in the wilds, one's only recourse is to flee. Fishers detest this troublesome Pokemon because it sprays poison from its spines, getting it everywhere. A different form of Quillfish lives in other regions. Its lance-like spikes and savage temperament have earned it the nickname Sea Fiend. It slurps up poison to nourish itself. Imagine eating poison. I believe it was Hisui's swampy terrain that gave Ursaluna its burly physique and newfound capacity to manipulate Pete at will. A creature given to Malakani, or however you want to pronounce it. I suspect its metallic shell developed as a result of the mucus on its skin reacting with the iron in Hisui waters. Able to freely control the hardness of its metallic shell, it loathes solitude and is extremely clingy. It will fume and run riot if those dearest to it ever leave its side. They patrol their territory in pairs. I believe the igneous rock component in the fur of this species are the result of volcanic activity in its habitat. Snaps at its hose with fangs cloaked in blazing flame. Despite its bulk, it definitely feints every which way, leading opponents on a deceptively merry chase as it all but dances around them. By the way, I think I missed a little again. Hang on, where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. I suspect its well-developed legs are a result of life spent on mountains covered in deep snow. The scent of it exudes from its flower crown hardens those in proximity. You may have noticed I only have one more Pokemon to catch. I saved this for last as I kind of just wanted to do this one last. We're not going to fight it. I'm just going to do that. Go to my Ultra Balls. And backstrike it. Okay, we're done. You may notice my team is very much higher level than it was before. After I got done with all, like, the dex entries, I kind of wanted to just grind up to get as close as I could to rank 10 as to just show it off in this. And we'll get it after we, get the final Pokemon in the Hisui dex. But, yeah. A Pokemon inhabited by a soul of a woman who died bearing a grudge in the snowy mountains. Legends of Frostless pacing definitely curses on misbehaving men send shiver down my spine. I had gotten Frostless all ready for this ahead of time, so yeah. Yep, only 60 more points, which I know where that last 60 is coming from. A completed Pokedex at last, though in a way you could almost call this a David Dex. And of course you had your directive, didn't you? I recall the message you received when you first fell down to this land. Seek out all the Pokemon, was it not? It seems you finally achieved that goal. So, where must you go now? Mount Coronet, the Temple of Sinnoh. You'll find nowhere else in all of Hisui closer to the heavens. You are practically among the stars up there, as if one with the very universe, all creation. What will happen there, I wonder? My scientific curiosity is positively rolling. But, well, this isn't my tale of adventure, it's yours. This is all for you and you alone to go and find out. We have our separate duties. Yours is to go to the Temple of Sinnoh, and mine is to give this Pokedex a jolly, thorough read-through. I just want to show this before anyone wonders. I had pretty much taken the liberty of transferring all my Pokemon to my other save file. So they're all kind of just there. I am going to be going over to that save file before the end of this episode to show off the forms, as I forgot. But I also kind of wanted to... I kept this Geodude around just to show off that one quest of, yeah, you can give shinies, and they will stay shiny. To that one woman in Jubilee Village real quick. It'll be like 2 seconds. I mean... You know. I guess also this is what I could talk about. Outside of completing the dex, the last thing you really could do is do the Path of Solitude. Or Solidarity, or whatever it's called. With Ingo. You can do that. Where is the woman I wanted the Geodude? Ah. What the? Why are you in here? I think this is really cool that you can actually just give him a shiny Pokemon and he will be shiny. That, in my opinion, is honestly really cool. And I think there's an outbreak, mass outbreak over here. I did in fact get some shinies during this. I can't really name them all. I think I got like a Mischievous, a Bronzong, a Hisuian Zoroark. Honestly, I think that was it. I just wanted to check this. I wasn't actually going to do it. Alright. So I'm just going to actually kind of go up the natural way because I just kind of want to talk. My team was very much still in development even before the, like, even during Star Allies, I was still planning on, like, what should my team be for this game? And I went over a lot of, like, revisions. Like, Decidueye wasn't, like, the first star I had in mind. It was definitely between this and, Typhlosion. I mean, in a way, it's kind of lucky that I didn't use Typhlosion this time around. But I wouldn't have cared. I would have just laughed. But, I ended up not choosing Typhlosion as I really wanted to use Arcanine and Dusknoir. And, well, I wouldn't have been able to do that. But if I did go with Typhlosion, I probably was going to use the Electrode. And then I would have figured out another Mon to use. Gliscor was a Mon I was thinking about using, but Ursaluna took up a lot of potential spots. Like, I thought about Weirdeer. I thought about Zoroark. I thought about Gliscor, of course. I thought about Torterra even. It was like a lot, and I did do a lot of thinking about this, like. But I have to say, I am very happy with the team I came down with. Speaking of the team, I only found this out recently after I had finished the last episode. Arsenal was not supposed to be Decidueye's name. Her name was supposed to be Artemis. I didn't really watch Young Justice growing up, so I only have seen like shorts of it, and I was like, oh, this will be a cool nickname. And I thought it was Arsenal. But no, it was Artemis. You know what? Her name is Arsenal, so we're just gonna keep going with Arsenal. I think it's just funnier that I only just then realized that, oh. Oops. But yeah, that was about it. I have to say, this really was a treat to play through again. That's all I'm gonna say. I love this game to death. This is one of my top 5 favorite Pokemon games. I think Scarlet and Violet just goes just above it, and that's really in part thanks to the DLC. But this game was amazing. It's like my second favorite Pokemon game. But we're now at the altar. The Azure Flute is making a noise. Would you like to play the Azure Flute? You played the Azure Flute. Now, as a reminder, you don't need to complete the Pokedex entries. All you gotta do is just capture the Pokemon for the first time to where it gets that little, like, animation across your screen of, oh, registered. That's all you gotta do. This was made so much easier thanks to the mass outbreaks. That's why I wanted to get that done so fast, because I had to worry about getting a leaf stone for an electrode, which was really nice. Even though I would have been able to get one, it just was easier. But we are here. By the way, you guys like my little horsey here? Yeah, I had this plush for a bit, and I was just like, I could put this on my mic. It's so cute. I love horsey. The final battle. If it'll ever load. Okay, there we go. The final battle. It's against God himself. And he is no pushover. And I am getting comboed. He'll launch these shockwaves in a Draco Meteor right after. So kind of just playing your dodges around that. This attack is insane. As soon as you hear that noise, dodge. And, I'm stunned again. That attack, you need to get close to Arceus or else, yeah. This one, I'm not quite sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm down. That's fine. Again, it's just kind of like any other. Don't be sad that you lose this fight. This is why they have this feature, I think. Because this is hard. I didn't want to show it all, like, when you're fighting him. Or it. Oh, come on. I dodged. As soon as you see a crack. Oh, what? I was out of the way. Alright, I got to the next bar, so that's at least good. Oh, I dodged too soon. Damn it. Damn it, Janet. Yes. I'm not trying to waste time by doing this fight constantly over. That's not what I do. I don't waste time doing that. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Could you do like... I like how he's level 75, so like he's not even the highest level Pokemon that you could fight. Fight me, God! Okay. Come on. You want to fight you want. Yeah, if you dodge just a bit too soon. Oh, come on! Dude, I want you to fight me. What is it with these? There's not really wanting to fight. Dog, I dodged! Dog, come on. I can't see it because I'm aiming up. I really want to fight him, like, in a battle. Because I want to show off what... This fight is kind of a stupid one as well, because of just how much you need to be, like, perfect with everything. So, be wary of that. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna dodge you until you want to battle me, because then I can take you out then. Oh my god, this stupid attack cycle. Oh, come on! Get the Pokemon out. Okay. When fighting Arceus, he will actually change his type to match a type that would be super effective against you. As seen here, he'll become a flying type. Or it will become a flying type, I should be saying. Okay, it won't kill me. Cool. We're just gonna go for a strong style triple arrows. You don't need to be this high level. I'm just this high level because I just decided to just add these guys to my team. And oh, I forgot you aren't a normal type anymore. Oops. That sucks. Sorry, Arsenal. You know what? Arcanine! Let's do this. Take on God. He would be the one that got the last hit in the playthrough. And that is it. Thou hast done well to seek out all Pokemon. Unflagging devotion to a goal shalt see it through. So hast thou proven by thine actions. Much as that ancient hero once did, he and the Pokemon that walked beside him. To see such truths proven anew, beyond the bounds of time and space, bringeth joy to me. I am glad that I chose thee to call to this world. As thou walkest up onward upon thine own path, upon thee and upon this creation where thou now dwellest, I bestow my blessing, and I bestow upon thee a part of myself. I would walk this world together with thee. Show me how it appeareth in thine eyes. You received the legend plate from Arceus. The defied Pokemon. The Legends plate is essentially, if it's ever put into the main games, will become one of the most broken items on Arceus. Arceus will change its type depending on what it's going to be super effective against. We actually saw this in the battle. So, if you're fighting a Hisuian Decidueye, it will become... Actually, I can test it out real quick for you guys before I transfer these guys over to my other save. And you're in Pasture 1. Okay. I'm just gonna move them all into there just so that they're ready. You know how it is. Yeah, I didn't get all the poems because I just didn't care. I think I got them all in my main save. Now, if we are going to go into a battle real quick, I'll just fight this. Luxio. Oh. Oops. There we go. We're going to go into a battle and use Judgment. It'll be a ground type move. This will do it for... It'll become the best type possible for any matchup. Arceus does make this pretty nice for whenever you need to get those certain achievements for Pokemon, like defeating them with a ground type move in that instance. He makes it simple. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this Frostlass on my team because I don't plan on using it, and I just do. It is the heavenly font from which pours the light that shines across Hisui. Its luminance guides and protects all Pokemon. Hisuian mythology states that Arceus is the creator of all things. Received a part of Arceus. That is a very interesting thing, as it kind of just proves that Arceus isn't... This isn't like the Arceus. This isn't like himself. This is just a part of his power. So it's like 10%. So it's really when you realize this isn't even Arceus' true form. Which is crazy. Splendid first results. I dare say you earned yourself a promotion to the next ring. Best report to Captain Xylene, eh? I'll get you right on that if I were you. Oh, oh my, could it be? We finally did it! At long last, the Pokedex is well and truly complete! I've been dreaming of this moment ever since I started studying Pokemon. I don't believe I'll ever be able to thank you enough for making my dream a reality. For now, though, we have an announcement to make. I'm sure everyone will be overjoyed to hear of the Pokedex's completion. Do let me know when you're ready, my boy. I'll be waiting for you in my lab. The only Pokemon you don't need to get done for this, for the Dex are Shaman and Darkrai, as they are as you would need, Sword and Shield, or Sword or Shield in Diamond or Pearl. That makes sense. Need one of those two games. You need Sword and Shield for Shaman, I think, and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl for Darkrai. Oh, I guess I could show this off. But who cares, right? So it's indicating that we need to go to sleep. Oh no, there's rest on morning. You can hear a voice calling to you. Will you answer the call? We'll do this also real quick before I do all the transferrings. Welcome to the eternal battle reverie. I bestow upon thee this test of skill and luck, that thou may try thy mettle in battle. Trust in thyself and see how long thou canst remain victorious. No. This is essentially just another challenge thing that you can do. You have to do it, no, but you just get rewards for it. It's cool, I guess, but something I'm not gonna do because I don't have the patience for. I don't know if that was... any more apparent. Silene will be waiting for us now. David, would you come with me for a moment?
So you came. David, you are aware of why we named ourselves the Galaxy Expedition Team. As I expected, allow me to explain. I am quite fond of likening things to stars, such as how I described the intellect and abilities of Silene and the others to patrons. When explaining our plan to move to Hisui, I told them our members were as bright as the shining stars.
Hearing this, one of our patrons said to him, I'll see you have yourself a veritable galaxy then. Perhaps to curry favor, the commander then said he would name us the Galaxy Expedition Team.
That is not quite right, Celine. I also thought it was a fine name. Alas, the name will not live on forever. Once life here in the region settles down, the role of the Galaxy team will end. And once we are no longer needed, it is only natural for our team to will be disbanded. The important thing is that people learn to live in harmony with Pokemon in this vast land. Our name hardly matters, is that not so?
I promise you, I will pass down the name of our team and tales of its accomplishments to all my descendants. How'd that one work out, Silene?
I see. I suppose that does sound like something you would do, Silene. David, forgive me for taking so much of your time. Please accept this as a sort of apology.
Comachard.
Despite it falling from the sky into this land, you have not once hesitated to help us. For that, I thought you deserved to know the story behind our name. I have high hopes for your continued efforts to help the people and Pokemon of Hisui.
Alright, now we can enter the building and go to the final rank.
Rank 10.
Our final star! What do you get for this fantastic achievement? Full star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Yours will be more generous. You'll get more money, and you just get rare candies and grit rock.
Yeah, you really don't get much for it.
Silene will just say you have the highest rank now, so that's it. Well, let's talk to Professor Leventon. Oh, you're here, smashing. I'll crack on you with a big announcement then, shall I? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for gathering here at my behest. We've some rather special news to share, so please lend us your ears if you'd be so kind. Today marks the fulfillment of a long-held dream of mine, and the fruition of the most earnest efforts of the entire Survey Corps. Yes, indeed, for, you see, the Pokedex, our corpus magnum opus, is finally at long last complete! Is this true? This fantastic achievement wouldn't have been possible if not for the hard work, no, the heroic efforts of our very own David. From his quelling the frenzied Lord Cleaver all the way up to his battle against the Algon Poké atop mighty Mount Coronet, tirelessly surveyed the Pokemon of this land while facing perils of sorts that would send most of us running for the hills. All this has led to our accomplishing what can only be described as a remarkable triumph of human effort, the completion of a Pokedex.
So, David, you are still very much a mysterious stranger who fell from the sky. And I know not whether your actions were motivated by your own curiosity or a genuine desire to help the people of our village, but it doesn't matter. You have been a great asset to us, and I am truly grateful for everything you've done. Perhaps I should also study under the professor, so I might learn more about Pokemon. Silene is quite capable of handling duties of commander, I am sure.
Commendable work. In recognition of your efforts, I present you this shiny charm. Take the shiny charm. We all know what this does.
Tonight's potato mochi are my treat. I'll make eggs or whatever.
Celebration feasted and danced till on the light in the skies. Don't know if you actually get an achievement for doing it. Like, the next day. Yesterday was incredible, wasn't it? Everyone was so thrilled with our work. But I don't believe our Pokemon surveying work ends here. I like to try my hand at developing new crafting recipes and techniques too. Wherever our research takes us, I look forward to sharing our discoveries together. I'm just gonna quickly check to see if there is a certificate, but I don't think so. The shiny charm will make your shiny odds even better than they were already, so finding shinies is gonna be pretty common now, especially when family Pokemon spawn in each area. 142. Nice. And now I'm gonna quickly go into Pokemon and go to my other save file and quickly transfer these 7 Pokemon over real quick, so then that way, you know, I can show off what a complete save file looks like. I want to show off all the missions, if that makes sense. You know. So it'll only be a second. Come on. Log in already. Come on. Why must this take so long? Jesus, could you just log in? The internet's not down, and I'm LAN. I'm gonna start looking at my phone while I wait on this. This is ridiculous. Oh, of course. The moment I do. Whatever. I still have to upload today's episode. That's the funniest part. Yeah, as you see, I don't actually have a save file. It's literally just like the first like 5 minutes. And like as soon as like you're able to save. Oh my god, home. Why are we being so slow today? Like, we are being so slow today. It knows I'm recording. Plop them in there. Yes, save and exit. My controller fell. I transfer these guys up to Scarlet and Violet even at some point. It does not take this long. I know that I've used this so many times and it never took this long. Unless I'm crazy, which is a very much reality that we could be living in. Oh my god! Just save! Jesus! This is taking longer than anything else in the video. I was just thinking about cutting this out, but like, I was like, no, this will take like 2 seconds. Like, it'll take like a minute or two. No, but Pokemon Home decides it wants to shit on me today. And just take its sweet ass time. Like, come on. Don't you dare play. I don't know why it's taking so long. Oh my god, finally. I don't know why it's being like this today. $20 a year, by the way. $20 a year. Oh. Hey, we're in. Okay. Come here. I just gotta find a spot to put you guys. Okay, what pastures are open? Why I transfer in everything? Okay, pasture 16. Good. God. I should be done with this by now. I should have been in the game by now. But no, because the stupid thing wants to take its sweet ass time saving. Oh my god. Does home normally take this long? I don't remember it taking this long to save. Ever. Oh my god, finally. I could get into the game again. Good lordy. This is going up in like November. I know that. Like it's like going up a month from now, but it's still. So I didn't really need to like do this, but it was still like, God, did you really need to take this long to load? Jeez, Louise. So I should be in the village. And I am. As you see, my character is very much more reminiscent of what my character looks like. Before anything, I do want to show off a certain something. Because I said I was going to. I might as well just do these three. I'm not going to go and get the incarnate. Because we know what you know what they look like. So I don't think I really need to go and do that. Adamant Crystal will make Dialga, of course, into its origin form. The Lustrous Globe will make Palkia into its origin form. And the Grisius Core Well, of course, change Giratina. Dialga is probably the worst one of these. Like, what the hell is this? A very unique thing about all three of them, though, that I have to say that I find really cool is, I don't know if I probably talked about this a few episodes ago, but all three of them, if you were to take certain body parts off, they actually form Arceus. I think that's really cool. Anyways, I'm just gonna grab my team here. Yeah, so this is kind of what the... I don't know if it's any different, but this is what the village will look like, when you have everything done. I mean, everything. Yeah, you even have a little farmland. This will grow, I believe, some of the, you actually can get mints from doing this. I did just a couple of those. I never actually, I think, finished all the Solitude things. As you said, I did get that guy's dust toxin in this file. I don't even know what your quest was for, to be honest. I'll show you my little cabin. Where's, this is where the fan would go. Cutesy little artwork. I can actually show off by doing this. Yeah, your mower will go right there and whatnot. It's cool. This I never really showed off. This is just a photo gallery if you're really that curious. You can just take photos of your Pokemon. I don't really have plans to show that off. But what I do want to show off are all the missions you could do. Wurmple can evolve. Give the guy a Wurmple. Adorable Starly. Show a Starly to Marley of the Supply Corps. Show the Shanks. We did that one. Big Buizel, Little Buizel. This one sucks. Because at the beginning of the game, you cannot really find a Alpha Buizel all that easily. You actually have to probably go and catch a bigger Buizel. It sucks. That's why I didn't really do this, because I just didn't really feel like doing it. Gets someone some Pokeballs. Get some mushrooms. Go after a Drifblimp. Deal with Bidoof by catching them all. Catch a Zubat to show to someone. Show the guy that had the Wurmple a Silcoon because he got a Cascoon. Fill in Cricketot's Pokedex page and show it to her. Catch the Geodude, as you know. Get him a Cherry Berry. Get some Orange Berries. Burst 17 balloons at the balloon race, which is pretty much for all of them. Just burst balloons. I believe she sees like a Ghastly or Chimchar or something. Fill in Sharon's Pokedex. Craft a Poke-ish doll. Catch the shiny Ponytail, which I showed off at the very beginning. Collect all the Wisps. Oh no, this was the Chimchar one. Never mind. Back alley, Mr. Mime. There's a Mr. Mime, which is at the front gate actually now. That was the Eerie Apparition. Get all the new wares. That was all those. Well, I'm just gonna start showing these off. I don't really care about really reading them. You can pause the video and read them if you want. But yeah, as you see, the rewards for these aren't even all that worth it when you're really just kind of looking at that. It's like, oh. I think getting to know Ghost is worth it. This one is worth it because you do get Black Augerite, which is very useful for Scyther if you were not able to get one. This is also useful because Electrode, Shiny Stone, you can live because you can definitely catch Roserade and Togekiss without that. Dawnstone, again, Gallade and Frostlass can be found in the wild. Sunstone is useful because Lilligant. Peat Block, useful because, as you know, you have to do all those Gone Astray missions first before this one, and that's the last one, so. But again, that is only if, like, you just decide you didn't want to raise Ursaluna, so that's the easiest one. You do get a good chunk of rewards for doing all these. Like, I mean, we got these already, so I mean. These were some of the new missions I want to say that popped up due to, the DLC that was added. Verse 40. Battle Adamant with Origin Dialga, you get a Leaf Stone, and Battle Araya with Origin Palkia, which she gives you an Ice Stone, which that would only be useful for an Alolan Vulpix that you could get via a quest, which you probably saw me pick up a bit. As you see, there are some Paths to Solitude that you have to do. These were a pain in my ass to do when I did them, and I did not wish to do them again. But, other than all that, that's the game. That is all that Legends Arceus has to offer. So I'm going to go kind of back to my humble beginnings of where this journey began. And I'm going to send out my team, just so we get one last good look at all of them. I'm going to see what this guy's doing over here real quick, if you don't mind. Okay, so nothing. Look at this team. I am so proud of this team. Like, that is just... They all did great in this LP. Some may have done better than others, but overall, they all have their time to shine, I feel. So, that is the end of Legends Arceus. Once again, I had a fabulous time recording this. And Artio really falling asleep on us. I think Arsenal fell asleep, but that's besides the point. Next LP, well, you can probably guess what it'll be. I don't know if I'll be at the next LP, which is gonna probably be coming out right after this comes out, this episode. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get another LP in before the end of the year, but if I do, it'll be also kind of in preparation for Legends Z. I'll let you try to guess what it is, so thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye!